Cancer, I see the money rolling in for you this month, but let's not overbuy and overburden ourselves, okay? So you've got a nice month of June because there's not a lot of planets in your sign, which kind of makes you be like off the hook in a little bit of a way. It depends on the planets. If it was Venus in your sign, then I'd say, yeah, that's great. But sometimes when we have heavy hitters like Uranus or Saturn, we're kind of relieved when they're not in our sign. So enjoy this time where you don't have much. You do have a square with the transiting North Node and transiting Chiron. So there is going to be some emphasis on like your purpose, what you're doing, what you are tired of doing, what is just the old wound, and what you are the new spaces that you're ready to step into. Okay. That's going to be a good thing. All right. So, and then you got this trine going on with Neptune and Saturn. So you're going to have creativity and you're going to have success financially. Okay. Some of you later degree Cancers, you'll be very close to the sun in Gemini, Mercury in Gemini, and Venus in Gemini. So those are the Cancers that are born like later, like the last few days of the sign. Okay, those you'll have more activity because you will have you'll be closer to planets. Okay, but they're pretty fun planets: the sun, Mercury, and Venus. So there'll be a lot of socialness, a lot of communication, a lot of relationship stuff, and financial. There's financial success there. Venus is there, so you'll definitely be able to see more clearly. Okay. So your pre-reading, these are the cards I pulled for you pre getting onto this video. You've got the Six of Pentacles. So there's some financial exchange going on here. Okay. Allow that to be you being paid. All right. You being paid fairly, well paid. Okay. For all your hard work. Money is going into your wallet. Then you've got the Six of Wands. Okay, 2 sixes in a row. So we see a lot of forward movement. And Six of Wands, I like to call the rock star card. You're being seen, you're being acknowledged. These almost look like crystal balls down here, almost like the things that you had envisioned, the things that you had kind of knew were coming are starting to really show up. Okay. Then your third card is the Ten of Fire, Ten of Wands from the Rosebud Tarot. And to me, as soon as I looked at this card, I was like, I saw a small house behind you. And I saw you carrying a lot of things and almost like you have your workhorse carrying things for you too. Don't overspend, okay? The money could be coming in. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep things more efficient so you have a little more freedom. You could be having fun right now, okay? It's the summer season. We'll be in your sign of Cancer by the 21st of the month. So then you will have the sun there, okay? So it's a beautiful time to enjoy, and don't overcommit, overburden, overspend, overbuy, all right? Okay, now I'm going to do a past, present, future spread for you. And then we're going to go into week by week for you for the month of June. Okay. So these I haven't looked at yet. And so let's see what you're moving out of. And we're starting off with the Three of Water, Three of Cups. It's really pretty. Looks like they're picking flowers and they're spending time together, and almost feels like spending time with family. And so it's really soothing. Maybe you have been goofing off. Maybe you've been in your garden a lot. Okay. So it looks like a beautiful time that was spent there. Now, your present situation, you've got the Eight of Wands. Came in reverse, but it kind of looks the same both ways here. Look at that beautiful mandala. It's so gorgeous. The sun is shining. This is, to me, is a lot of opportunity, travel, beauty. It's all coming together lovely. Okay. See a lot about like flowers, gardening. And as we move into your future position, you have a reversed Nine of Cups. Okay. It almost looks like nobody's there. Everybody's out of town. All right. It came in this way. So, this could be like you were planning a party, but maybe you decided not to. Maybe the plans changed. Or maybe you're leaving town. Okay, future position, 9 of Cups. It all looks beautiful. It just looks empty. All right, but that's okay. Maybe it's time for you to go do something else. Maybe you're always hosting. You know, Cancers, you're so good at hosting, and you're always feeding people. And so, and especially in the past here with the 3 of Water, it's like maybe you've had a lot of family around. Maybe you've spent a lot of money doing all that, and now there's a break. Okay, simple, easy. You don't have to put on a whole feast. Maybe you are going to get a little takeout or something simple, and you're not going to have to do all the dishes. Okay. All right. Now, week by week, beginning of the month, the Empress. All right. Now, interesting how looks like she's pregnant. This 3 of Water. I don't know if you have had new family members, or maybe you were throwing I kind of get like you were throwing a party or something. Maybe you threw a wedding shower, or bridal shower, or baby shower, or something like that. But that came together beautifully is what I'm getting. Week 2, Page of Swords showing up. Okay. So it almost looks like in the beginning of the week, I don't know. I wasn't one of those women that love being pregnant. So this looks a little uncomfortable to me, but it looks beautiful and full and so blossoming. Okay. So that looks to me like it went well. And then by week 2, it's like you're back to you, what you want, your thoughts, your notebooks, your writing, your ideas. Maybe you got some new ones. Okay. By week 3, we have this 2 of Cups here. So that really does look like vacation again. I'm loving that. And then as you move into the end of the month, you have the 9 of Wands. So it's a little overstimulated. And so there's a lot of electricity energy. Maybe you're a little bit burned out towards the end of the month. Let's get a clarifying card. I don't want to project you being burned out. Let's see. Page of Pentacles, he's flipping a coin. Okay, so you're gonna have to be really careful with your choices, especially towards the end of the month. I kept getting the impression that you were gonna throw a party or something towards the end of the month, or maybe it's gonna be like a 4th of July picnic or something. And you may want to rethink that. That might be too stressful for you. That may put too much burden on you, too much expenses on you. And there's a sense of needing to feel free here and to enjoy this kind of stuff instead of having to host a big thing like this. Okay. So I would, I like how he's flipping a coin. He's got a map out. I would consider choosing you and taking if there's a trip that you want to take instead of having then hosting this event. I think you should pick you. Okay. Otherwise, you might just feel a little too stressed out. And who wants to do that? All right. So I know you tend to feel in charge. You're a cardinal sign. You like to make sure everything's taken care of. You like to feed people. You like to host people. You like to nurture people. But it's time to nurture you. All right. All right. Let's roll some dice. So we've got this 9th house. We got Pluto, Sagittarius, 9th house, Sagittarius's house. Okay, so Pluto wants to bring transformation and change, right? Has to do with power, has to do with other people's money and combined monies. And we started off with some money things here. And then we've got Sagittarius, the house of freedom, bigger picture, kind of breaking free. And then 9th house again. So there's a lot here about freedom, transformation, and change. And I think it comes down to your wallet. I think you dish out a lot. I think you pay for a lot. I think you host a lot. So you have a choice here. Okay. And Pluto wants you to transform this. All right. So maybe your response is, oh, sorry, I'm going to be out of town. Not going to be able to do that. Not going to be able to host this time. I know you love hosting. There'll be plenty times later for that. Okay. All right. You also may need to look at a trip yourself that you've planned. Maybe that needs to have changes in it also maybe you overcommitted too much of your time on a trip you're planning. And I kind of get the vibe that it might be more fun for you to leave things a little bit more open instead of booking yourself solid. Okay. All right, let's look for some power days for you this month. Now, we rolled the planet Pluto, and that rules the sign Scorpio. So I'm looking to see the power days for you because you got Scorpio and Sagittarius. So you're going to have a good spell there of power times. And those begin at 2:38 a.m. on Monday, June 17th, running through the 18th, 19th, 20th, which is when the summer solstice is, through the 21st at about 7:08 p.m. Okay, great power week for you. Now, I guess is that the only days for you? I think that it is, but they're going to be great days. So if you get a chance to plan time to be away, that would be a great time from the 17th to the 21st. And what the heck, you might as well go through the weekend. Okay. All right. Thanks for joining me. Have a great month.